There we go. That looks like it's working now. I'm streaming. I'm streaming oxygen not included. Here we are. I'm eating lunch too, so you get to enjoy that as well. New pack came out, the Prehistoric Planet pack. I've been goofing around in a no sweat mode on it. I wouldn't say goofing around. So, funny story, I did get a concussion, so I'm feeling a little dumb, little retarded lately. Ooh, I'm gonna actually move my camera. Let's see, where am I supposed to be? Alright, I need to move a little bit over, so if we need to read those tooltips. Much better. Okay, so this is a Prehistoric Planet pack, new oxygen not included update. It has, so let's load it up. It has a meteor that hits in 260 days. Yeah, it's pretty basic. Some fun things. It's more hot than cold. New peat burner. So let's just kind of go over the colony so far. Some food. This is the food, the sweet corn that I'm working with. And then this overgrow. This stuff works as a vine and it grows all around. So that's my food that I'm working with. There's these lums. They are big dinosaurs, and there's these mimicas who are required to pollinate some of the plants. Don't know how this is gonna work, moving this into like scale, actually going into scale for these things, but I do know that these guys make peat when they excrete, and peat can be used in our peat burners, and peat burners can give us polluted water, and so that's a somewhat sustainable, because overgrows only need water, and they only need a little bit of water, so they're actually pretty, you can actually have a pretty hot water positive cycle, I think, from pumping water into the overgrows, and then the lums eat the overgrows and make peat, and then the peat burners make carbon dioxide and polluted water. So it's a water positive. What else do they make? They make, yeah, just heat. I got a saltwater geyser here. Comes out pretty hot. We have a volcano here, a chlorine here, so I could use this chlorine eventually to maybe remove some of the polluted oxygen. I've been digging out some of these beach biomes to get some sand, and then yeah, that's it. I mean, nothing too exciting yet. We're really still in the early game, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, I'm just gonna be playing and eating. Sorry for not talking again. I'm not feeling too smart lately to even open up a spreadsheet or anything like that. But yeah, I like the pack. We're just gonna be chilling, playing and eating. Big thing that needs to happen next, I think, is getting a self-powered oxygen maker. And where do I want to start that? We might just make it down here where all the other stuff is. So let's go ahead. The problem I have right now is I don't have access to stuff that like doesn't overheat yet. So maybe I will dig out to get some gold amalgam. You haven't missed anything, Victoria. So not having gold amalgam. Oh wait, there's some over here. I could dig that out. You want gold amalgam because it's got a higher overheat temperature than everything else. Well, I mean, I want to say you're not missing out on much, but then again, like, everybody's just kind of jumping in on something I've already started. And I think the biggest thing I need to figure out is the smoker. This is something I need to make all these foods in Prehistoric Planning Pack. So that's our next research endeavor. And so we'll get this saltwater geyser tamed soon, but I really should get some gold amalgam, and so I think this is kind of important. Alright. Ooh, a neural facilitator. Let's go ahead and dig down from here. Don't want to remove this abyssalite. I don't care too much about this abyssalite over here. I just want the gold! Ooh, obsidian. Alright. Everything's so hard to dig in these beach biomes. It's like the icy pack, yes. It's just the prehistoric planet pack. And a meteor's supposed to collide with us. We got dinosaurs. And we got interesting plants. And the dinosaurs eat the interesting plants. This is a problem. I think that the vine doesn't grow because... Oh, this is silly. I think the vine won't grow out to the left because it's blocked by this wall. My bad. What is this? It's the Prehistoric Planet Pack. So that's a mistake. Obviously, I'm trying to figure out these things first and foremost. It's brand new stuff, and I don't know how any of it works. So we'll give this plant water. Water. Plants have died. Plants have died. Where's plant? Where's dead plant? I don't know where it's at. Gave me a notification, but it's not giving much more than that. Uproot. Uproot. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. Yep. Plant a new one. Well, you live and you learn, huh? Need the vines to grow outward before they grow up. Juicer. Okay, we got a smoker. Let's see how this works. Smoker. I'm wondering if my power's overloaded here. I want to put this smasher on a different circuit. I want it on this circuit. Oh, look, another. I have 3 viewers. Incredible. Thank you all for joining. It's lunchtime, so I'm also eating lunch. Thank you. Okay, maybe these plants will grow out and then up now. They're supposed to grow vines. We're doing alright on food. Let's see how this smoker, though, works. I can give you more idea. You need wood or slow heat. So what do you need to put in here? Veggie poppers. Need some peat. And then you need sweet corn. And then we'll cook the veggie poppers. It makes more calories. He's standing in the kitchen. 2 people are watching from the same exact house, it would seem, on my stream. Yay, we got figs. Figs to eat. Things to... No gas output. I need to have a gas output? I guess it's a smoker, huh? What kind of gas does it output? Carbon dioxide, of course. The ramen lab? Do you make ramen in the ramen lab? Oop, I need some desalinization. Salt water. A lot of it. And then the saltwater geyser, of course, once we get there. Okay. I don't want my people to harvest these ground ones. I've never been to a ramen lab. Huh. The AC broke? Is it from the rain? You shoot rocks with lasers. That doesn't sound like ramen. Alright. They need to dig faster. This is taking too long. Also, I would like another duplicate. One of my good diggers died, and I'm not happy about it. Plants. We're using plants as cheap decor right now. For lack of having thimble reeds. Peat. Peat. There we go. A new duplicate of any kind will do us pretty good. Farming, digging, tidying. This is like the perfect person I could have asked for. A Roman lab. That would be a SPQR lab. Alright. Things to research. Gas and gases. Once we get this gold amalgam, eventually, I'll make the self-powered oxygen machine. I guess in the meantime, I can put it somewhat together. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You work for me? I don't remember that. I don't remember this contractual. Oh, they're so happy to work for me. Sorry, I thought you were so happy to work for me. Oh, that's a nice new feature. You got the research bar up here now. That's nice. Maya has suffocated to death. Insufficient oxygen generation. There's not a lot of breathable gas over here. Let's you know what? Some more diffusers. Maybe eventually we'll put a skimmer in. A little too early for that, if you ask me. Oh, you know what? Nope, I don't want that one. Nope, deconstruct. That was a mistake, as they say. Wasn't really thinking clearly there. Keep up the good work, lads and lasses. Hup. All right. How are these guys doing? I could probably fit more of these dudes in these bins, but I can't think of a way to do this sustainably right now other than just one per. Space grinder, grass reservoir. Plumbing, deconstruct. Got this just wire sitting around here. Okay. Sensor. Build the next layer. Are they digging? Hey, they're digging. That's great to hear. I suppose we could get just regular old piping going. I think that'll be oh yeah, forgot about that. Left some piping. And I really need this gold. If we're gonna go any further. Power. Hey, oh, I do have the hydrogen generator unlocked. Good to know. I've gotten skill levels. Oh, did they make it so you can't get this without guess you need to know rocket piloting to get this now. Interesting. Oh yeah, we need more dig. More digging. I suppose I should also figure out a way to get to the next level of research. But I don't really care. What's my radiation? What are things that produce radiation besides, of course, our Weezeworts? That would be nice. This person's very, very upset working over here, but I can understand why. Well, let's dig that one out. They're very, very slow. This is my fault. This is all my doing. The next level of research is actually materials science, and it requires a really silly setup, if you ask me, where I actually need some radiation of some kind. Yeah, we'll get there when we get there. Again, I have, what, 255 days until the meteor collides and destroys all of this. It's not even gonna destroy my base, theoretically. So, yeah, well, it'll destroy the smoker, you know? Insufficient resources. Oh yeah, how's that, what do we got? Veggie poppers now. Pacu filet. Need to put that food away. Okay, so we have a way to eat food much better now. Brother of mine, rejoice. At what? What am I rejoicing at? This lum ain't happy. It's probably because these vines aren't producing, are they? Maybe I should just make sure that they are fed? We don't really been focused on farming. Also, everybody's running over here and having a terrible time doing it, so... I just need gold amalgam. I know this is all my fault. This guy can't even run that. He's just getting slowed down by the... I just wish they would mop that up, you know? Make it easier. They just like slow to a halt. Who's suffocating? It's because they're too slow? Work faster. They are indeed too slow. It is their own fault. More people to the meat grinder. Decrease bathrooms? Nope, you're an air, a mouth breather. Fortunately, useless. Bye-bye. See you later. Oh, I probably gotta go in 10 minutes too. Sand! This is great. I mean, I do have a lot of sand now, but wasn't really building around actually having a source of sand. Kind of surprising. Somebody suffocating again because they're too slow? Yeah, probably. They'll get better. Uh-oh, what's going on with the toilets? Oh, they just need to go. That makes sense. We're just gonna put this down in priority because it seems like... Bye-bye again. I also will be leaving in about 10 minutes time too. I think people need to focus on other things right now. They're too hyper-focused on things that aren't going to keep us alive, but are going to just get us to the next level. Oh. That's my bad. Yeah, we need peat. We need a lot of peat. Now, is he still starving? Oh, what am I doing? I could just have a ladder. He's got to go all the way around. That's my bad. Just one. The figs. Tender brisket needs an ingredient I haven't discovered yet. Very well. Thermosensor. Desalinator plant pulverizer. Used to extract liquids such as bracrine or phyto oil. Got our ore scrubber, our rocket platform. I forgot. In rocketry, is there a carbon dioxide rocket? Wouldn't be bad. I could use my smoker just to power rockets. What's our breathability at? Okay, it's back to normal. We were having a bad time there. Where's this lum egg? Okay, should I see if 2 works? Let's get off my teeth, but I just don't know how these guys work really well. I read about them. Theoretically, they say 16 units, so what? Where's the calculator? 96 divided by 16. A 96 tile room divided by 16. Could have 6 in each ranch. However, I just don't think you can grow enough food in those ranches in order to make them worth it. Here we are making a self-powered oxygen machine. I think I'm pretty happy with where we're at. I think we're moving a little too slow. Once I get the oxygen going, cleaning up and like digging out the place is going to be a whole lot quicker because we can actually put some suits together. But I actually don't know if we can put suits together because I don't have any reed fibers. Now maybe I'm getting a little too ahead of myself, and maybe I should just dig everything out and see what I find. Yeah, maybe I'm getting a little carried away with all this. Have to think about it. I do think I'm getting a little carried away. Let's, I mean, it's really cold stuff in here, though, so I don't want them, like, digging that out. We could just keep digging out the warmer stuff. More temperate stuff. Which still goes. It goes all the way to the surface. Look, it goes over here. This is a pretty temperate zone. Oh, it's got gold over here, too. Huh. Okay, let's just, let's get some crazy stuff going. Oh! Is that thunder? I personally don't like to dig out abyssalite, but I'm not an apologist towards it. Oh, there's some polluted water in here too. That's kind of nice. I've not seen this biome before. But it's got this thing, a lura plant. Makes amber. Got some useful supplies in there. And I think with that, getting those guys working on digging out all that, and we'll just go ahead and give this person some skills. With all of that, I shall bid you all adieu. Have a good day, and God bless you all.